Hello and welcome everybody to rule number 4. This is what?
What are you doing?
What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Kevin.
I just want to do the intro.
No. Sir.
What?
It's a new year.
It is a new year. We talked about this in the episode 2 weeks ago. It's an all new year.
Did he forget?
How drunk were you?
I was not that drunk. Okay, listen. You guys were trashed. I was the only responsible person.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Sure.
Okay, I am being attacked.
Well, sir, I don't know if you know this, but you, sir, have been relieved of your duties.
I recall there being a discussion around this. I do not recall
there has been a coup.
Excuse me. This is. Okay. This is a democracy, but let's be fair here. All right, like I do
all right, let's be fair.
Oh, okay.
Shall we? Should we be fair?
What I was going to say. Yes, let's be fair.
Should we take it to a vote?
Well, Kevin, I listen. It's very clear that you haven't been doing a good job. You know, it's been very clear that you don't have the leadership skills.
I ran over my
to
headphones.
Run this country. You don't have a
leadership I think in comparison, I could do a decent
different.
job running this country in comparison to some other people.
I mean, the bar's low.
The bar is very low. Lovin says he will be there to riot and help me. Okay, good. I need people like you, Lovins. I need what? Listen,
we're done.
No.
Listen, somebody call Ted Cruz. Okay. I need him in my corner. Okay, I'll tell him. Okay, Ted Cruz, your dad totally didn't kill JFK. Your wife is attractive, and you are not the Zodiac. Ted Cruz, call me.
I think you have to call him those things for him to be on your side.
Ted Cruz.
I think that's how it works.
Maybe the Zodiac Killer. I saw that movie with Jake Gyllenhaal and Iron Man.
There's not enough evidence.
That was a really good movie. I didn't like the ending.
I mean, we all know how it ends. he ends up in Senate.
There you go. Well,
okay,
anyway, sir, I don't like it. I don't like you in this spot. I don't like you in this role. And much like the rest of this country, I think
we need to vote.
I think there needs to be an impeachment on the host of this show.
It's happening.
So we're going to reenact this. So as it goes, like, we're the House because we own a house. Christy, you're the Senate because you're smarter than anybody. And so...
Lovins votes for me.
Well, Lovins doesn't get a vote. Much like the rest of America, you don't get to vote.
Censorship. That's censorship. Where's that man's free speech? You have. Catch me on Parler.
So anyway,
the Electoral College has overthrown you. Sorry, Lovins.
For the House of Representatives, Kevin. Yay.
Aye.
All right. Does it confirmed by the Senate?
Confirmed.
God damn it.
Oh!
All right,
Kevin.
It's been passed.
You don't get your pension.
Step down politely.
I don't think I was getting a pension anyways.
Wait, were we supposed to be getting paid?
YouTube. Where's our money?
Yeah,
where's our check?
YouTube money?
They don't give ad revenue out for the Wood Award yet. I'm sorry, folks.
No, not yet.
Yeah, see,
soon.
Discriminating
against
that Wood. So
Chrissy,
Kevin, hand over your powers.
to Christy, I will. Kevin, come with. We're gonna start our own live stream. No, I will pass Christy. The power.
Take it.
So touching.
My love.
Digital touching.
Digital touching.
All the touching.
That's different.
And consensual.
It's true.
Take it away, my dear.
That's really the only thing that matters.
Welcome to our first episode of the year. This is rule number 4. I'm your host, Christy.
I am Kevin.
Woohoo!
No, we were supposed to go around the horn.
And Blakely K.
Yay! We kind of did it.
If you would shut up and stop talking,
Yeah,
so
you're
Christy can
interrupting.
talk.
I'm the
interrupt
problem
me.
all of a sudden. Suddenly I'm the problem. It's been fine for months. Now I'm the issue. Okay.
Well, you're a white male. Of course you're the problem.
But you don't have the power anymore.
Tell me about it.
Christy, this is your show now.
This is my show now. I can't believe the shenanigans that are happening today on the day of my show.
Fucking insane.
Anyway, this is off to a great start. This is exactly the start to 2021 that I would have anticipated.
Fair.
Yeah, seems about right.
Lovins isn't sure if he likes this or not.
Well, hold on. Don't knock it. Just try it out a little bit, you know? Yeah, try it out.
Try it out.
I've got some rules for everybody to follow.
There we go.
I like those rules.
I have got 4 hand-selected stories that I'm going to read for you tonight. All of them feature at least one asshole.
At least one.
Yeah, at least one. I'll be reading you the title of the story, at which point I'm going to need you to make a snap judgment on whether you think the person telling the story is going to be an asshole or not. Then, once the votes are tallied, I will read the full story and we will revisit.
But not before Kevin asks more questions.
That's true.
I will have a lot of questions.
Kevin
And
will have a lot
business
of
cards. Business
That's
cards.
true.
Yes.
That's true. Vistaprint was having a sale.
Fuck, I missed it.
Well, you got to go get some dating cards?
Some what?
Some dating cards?
Some dating cards?
Calling cards,
Calling
if
cards?
you would.
Get some divorce papers going.
Whoa.
That's what I'm working on
Fire
this year.
up the printer, Kevin.
Getting everybody divorced. Everybody's going to be single this year.
End
Except for all of us.
of the episode, when we've finished reading and judging all of our assholes, we will choose the biggest asshole of the night, which, since it's our first episode of the year, they will be our first crowned asshole of 2021.
All about that crowned asshole.
You see, and after we do a decade of the show, we can do a tournament of assholes.
Oh my god!
Of all the king assholes.
Like every year.
So just like and subscribe now.
Yeah,
because you're in it for the long haul.
Yeah, pretty much. So like, we're eventually going to work up to Lord asshole. Like, it's going to be a higher power.
Oh,
you gotta.
Is Lord higher than Royal?
Well, I mean, I'm thinking of like the Lord, you know, God.
Oh, the
Lord. Yeah.
The Lord.
Lord Jesus Christ, our
not Lords
heavenly
and ladies.
body, Jimmy Del Rey and Savior.
Okay. Right. The savior of assholes, if you would.
Sure.
The Preparation H award, then?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
I don't know how
but
I feel
that's
about
getting
that, but...
a little bit ahead of ourselves.
A little
Let's
bit ahead.
Just a
crown
smidge.
one asshole of
Per
this year
Yeah.
so that we can move forward with our lives.
Yeah.
So true.
Kevin,
Hi.
are you ready?
Oh, yes, I am.
Axe and Blakely.
Yes.
Are you ready?
We're ready.
Okay.
Let's hear the first headline.
Am I the asshole
Wait.
for not saying...
Wait.
No. Shh. No.
This isn't my fault. What's the theme for tonight's show?
We do have a theme.
We do have a theme,
Oh, okay.
guys. See,
Ooh.
I'm just saying this
Wow.
wouldn't have happened if I was in
do.
charge.
About time you did
Well,
something.
I mean, if we had just had this all started, settled from the beginning, I think we'd all be on a better page.
This is true.
That's
This
true.
is your fault,
this
Kevin.
Is your fault, Kevin.
You tried to take the show over again. You knew you weren't in charge anymore,
I
and you
can't.
threw
I
her
can't
off.
win.
Her game.
I can never win.
You threw her off her game, Kevin.
I'll stop talking.
Our theme for the evening is parenting is hard.
Ooh.
Oh, yes,
We got this.
We got experience.
Yeah. This is true. Parenting is hard.
I feel like I could be an expert here.
It's pretty shitty, if you would.
I think you're going. I think we may disagree on some.
A cat parenting expert?
I mean, hey,
Let's try this again.
Okay.
we had some shit going on today.
Story number 1.
All right.
What we got, Christy?
Am I the asshole for not saying I love you to my daughter?
Yes.
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 Ooh,
All
it's
right.
unanimous on the first one.
Unanimous yeses.
Okay.
My youngest daughter is 22. Whenever she calls, she ends her calls with, love you, and I say, you too. At our last talk, right when we were about to get off the line, she asked, why don't you ever say I love you back? And I told her, because meaningful love is shown through actions. And she said, I want you to say it. And I said, sweetie, you can't force me to say it.
Are they dating?
Then she said, then I guess I won't talk to you again until you're ready. I thought she was joking. But when I walked in the living room today, my wife was on the phone with her and she said, wait, hon, your dad just walked in. And she said she didn't want to talk to me unless I said that I loved her. Even my wife laughed because, listen, nobody on my side of the family says I love you. My parents never said it to my siblings and I. My biological uncles and aunts don't say it. My grandparents don't say it. They would say things like, I'm proud of you. You make me so happy. I'm so glad you're my child. I don't know what I would do without you, and so on.
Boy, those things sound nice.
I've told my children growing up. We believe that love is given and shown through actions.
My heart.
So, I get awkward when girlfriends I would have would say it and expect me to say it back. I never did. I never said I love you to my wife or any of my 4 daughters and 3 sons or anybody in my whole life.
This just keeps going.
It does.
What I think is that my older children grew up with a lot of my side of the family when they were still alive, so they understood where I got it from. Whereas my youngest daughter mostly grew up around my wife's family who says I love you all the time. Still, some people might say, oh, just say it. It won't cost you anything. But to me, it will. It's cheap to me. By saying it, it would feel to me that all the love I've shown to her through my actions over the years were meaningless. So am I the asshole for not just saying it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've got an opinion.
Oh, you've got an opinion?
Oh, I've got an opinion.
Go ahead.
Okay.
That's
So
my soul.
I understand, because my family never did this either. Like, my family never said I loved you. Like, never. And probably not most of that other stuff either. But like, that just wasn't like showing affection wasn't real, like hugging, kissing, that sort of thing. I love you. That was not anything I grew up with in my house. Now, I still felt loved. Like, I don't want to put it out there that I didn't feel loved or anything like that. But I also had, my father passed away early. And that was one of the things, like, I kind of had to reconcile with at some point, was like, he never really said I loved you. That is kind of fucked up a little bit. And but I kind of chalked up like, that's just kind of the way.
Oh, you're cutting out.
That's just how my family was, type of thing. I make sure to tell my kids I love them every single day, because that's something that I missed out on. So that's something that I'm going to make sure that they don't miss out on. So, is this guy an asshole? No.
Is he wrong?
Is he wrong and will regret it? Yes. Is he an asshole for not doing it after his daughter asked him to? Yes.
Even
that
more
makes
so.
him the asshole.
Even more so.
That's kind of where I'm at on this. I mean, like, I get it. There are people out there who, like, they have their own ways of showing love and affection, and a lot of times for those
Some people need to hear it.
it's and for a lot of those people, like, saying it isn't like the thing that they do. It's doing it. But you get the people who are like, if they don't hear it, they don't necessarily make those connections. And I feel like,
Right.
you know, even though there might be some stuff going on that is like, you know, good.
I feel like that's one of those love
yeah.
language situations. Like some people accept actions as love, and some
Yes.
people absolutely need to hear that reassurance.
Well, that was more my family. Was the actions were the love that
Yeah.
we received versus actually being told.
And like, yeah, you don't need to say it all the time, but if you
No,
still
but
say it
doesn't cheapen it.
consistently, yeah, it doesn't cheapen it. But like, and especially if like somebody calls you out on it, maybe take a step back and do some, introspective thinking,
Some soul searching.
Right,
and be like, you know what, this is obviously important to them, so maybe I should
daughter.
say it. Yeah.
Your freaking daughter. Okay, so even him saying like he's never even said it to his wife.
Yeah, what the fuck? How did he get laid?
Like they're married and like have children.
You know what this guy did? I know what he did. And he like, if you're trying to avoid saying I love you, this dude every Valentine's Day got an ice cream cake that said I love you. That's
he let the cake do the talking.
He let the cake do the talking, the card do the talking. He balloons, things of that nature. That's how he got by.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
No, and I feel like it's even more sad saying that like the child grew up around her family that does say it a lot. You know how like empty she probably feels?
Yeah. Yep.
Like both of them, the mother and the daughter.
I mean, the mother too. Yeah, you're right. Because like if she was used to,
that's the way her family communicates love.
How did she end up with this card?
Kevin, you got your card ready?
Yeah, where's your card?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we're quite there yet for the card. But I feel like this.
I don't know.
But I
this
feel like
qualifies.
Yeah, I feel like the mom though is probably like the mom
Kevin's
from the
not
grandma.
for divorce.
Well,
Kevin's not for divorce.
Not me, because I feel like there could be some explaining, and we could get there.
Lucy.
Yeah.
I mean, in this case, it's not the wife that's upset; it's the daughter.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, the wife is clearly emotionless and has been drinking a lot and doesn't understand feelings anymore and things of that nature.
I mean, she might not need that either.
She could
Just
also be cheating
you grow
on
up
him.
around it, if that's not.
I mean, she's not getting love at home.
Right. Or she just doesn't care.
So I'm voting. He is the asshole for not complying with his daughter's request. That's why I'm voting for.
I'm there too.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's
where I'm at.
Agreed.
Yeah. Oh, by the way,
well, that was a mild asshole. That was a mild asshole.
It's just a small. It wasn't a gaper.
It was a low ball for the beginning of the year.
But Christy,
okay.
Before you continue, what by chance might you be drinking?
Oh, I'm glad you asked, Kevin.
Oh,
are you guys drinking the same thing?
Our first branded bottle of Rule Number 4 Christmas Edition wine.
There it is. Look at that.
Ooh.
We got wine up in here. Not only
that's right.
Do we got Wooden YouTube Awards,
branded,
but we got wine made after this show. Look at that. That's just the look of depression and sadness right there.
Yeah, some grapes died for this show.
I make
lots
that
of grapes
face
died.
a lot.
Yes.
I'm very joyous in that picture.
Yes, if anyone would like more details on this was a gift from my brother. Who
Very
took
awesome
a still
one.
from our show where Blakely says, half of your wife is gone and she's replaced with flour. You can just bake her into something.
There were some good quotes in there. Like, apparently one time I said something about, like, all I want to do is just, like, have soup or something like that.
And wash my hair.
Soup and wash my hair. I don't know what the fuck we were talking about. Honestly, I feel like I black out immediately after these shows happen, and I just forget about it.
It's better to forget.
Yeah, it's kind of,
Sometimes towards the end of the show, things get a little fuzzy around here.
Oh, yeah. My blood sugar gets low. I have to have like a bowl of cereal or something. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's not.
Was that a sponsorship pitch
no,
for Magic Spoon?
I mean, if any cereal companies would like, because I don't know, I don't know if the people are aware, but I am a connoisseur.
You're a collector
in the fine cereals. Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
A sommelier of cereals, if you would.
Mm-hmm.
That's a T-shirt. Should work on it.
A cereal sommelier.
Yeah. I mean, I like the way she said it better, but you know.
Well, whatever, man.
All right. Are you
Do you
guys
have
ready for
another
number
one?
2?
Do I what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Kevin, this one's for you.
Ooh, cool.
Am I the asshole for limiting the amount of water that my son can drink?
Yes.
Oh, what?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Pardon?
Listen.
No, you're not. Absolutely not. How many times a day do I hear, "Can I have a drink of water? Can I have a drink of water?"
I'm torn on this one. Because, like, yeah, that's fucking annoying, but, like, water is essential. So, like, I don't know what to do with this one. I'm going to say, like, if it was soda, then I'd be on board, but water is kind of like, you kind of need that.
You got to stay hydrated.
Gotta stay hydrated.
Helps with the inflammations. Helps with the rickety knees.
I'm going to say no because the kid's just annoying.
All right, Chrissy.
Oh.
Okay. My son, who is 14, drinks
Not a toddler.
lot
Okay.
of water.
Okay.
I retract that.
If we don't regulate it, he will drink 3, 4, or 5 bottles of water.
Oh,
a day.
bottles. Okay, that's fine.
He just says he's really thirsty. The
Mhm.
problem is tap water in our area is terrible, so he can't drink that. But buying so many water bottles is insanely expensive. We spend hundreds of dollars a month on water.
Where are they buying water from?
We took him to the
Right?
doctor a couple years ago to see if there was an issue, but he's fine. He just drinks a lot of water.
Mhm.
Me and my husband are kind of tired of this. So last week we sat our son down and made a new rule. He can have 2 water bottles a day, which is still enough to not be thirsty. To enforce this rule, every bottle he drinks past the limit is 1 day of grounding.
What the fuck?
What kind of psycho shit is that?
We got some pushback at first, but it wasn't a problem until yesterday, where he drank 5 bottles in just 24 hours. We followed the rules.
This kid's
and
fucking
grounded
thirsty.
him for 3 days. He was really mad and said it's totally unfair, but we reminded him that those were the rules. I talked to my sister about this, and she said it was crazy. So I decided to post it here.
She said what?
That her sister said she was crazy. So
Yeah.
she's looking for the opinions of the public.
Yes, ma'am. You are psychotic. Give your child water. Stop depriving them of the liquid that they need to survive.
Buy a Brita filter.
Buy a Brita filter. Buy a couple of. You can go to the grocery store and buy gallons of water for under $1. You can buy a
Boil
pack.
some water and put it in the fridge.
Like,
The kid's 14.
I could understand maybe if there's like a water shortage in their area,
Mm-hmm.
Like, still, though.
but there's not.
Still.
And also, like, what's the alternative? If he's not going to drink water, like, what's he just supposed to drink? Fucking soda or milk? I mean, milk's pretty good too, but like, come on.
There's
Like,
no way that's
lactose
cheaper,
intolerant.
though.
Speak to yourself.
There's no way any of that's cheaper than water.
I know though,
Right.
but like, I don't know if maybe they were trying to get him to like
Lovin's got a
diversify.
great point. 42 bottles for $4. at
Exactly.
Costco. I mean, you do have to pay the Costco membership fee.
I mean, you do
So,
if you go to Costco, but like it's like that price anywhere you go almost.
At Walmart, you can get a case of water.
Yeah, like
Hey,
I feel like these people have a well. I
no.
feel like these people like don't do proper maintenance.
these
And
are
why do you need to take your child to the doctor for the amount of water they're drinking? And if the doctor is like, they're fine, then you know it's on you.
I
Right.
think if
That's
at all
not-
anything,
The doctor's
5
just like, yeah, that's good.
I think like 5 bottles of water, assuming they're like the 16 whatever ounces,
Standard,
16
yeah,
ounces.
Yeah.
is probably still a little bit lower than what he should be drinking.
So
Probably.
the bare minimum recommendation is
Like
8
9 cups,
8-ounce
right?
glasses a day, which is 64
Okay.
ounces.
Right.
So that's 4 16-ounce bottles. So at 5, for a growing boy, it's probably reasonable.
Right.
Oh, absolutely, it is.
And not only that, like Levins is right. You get your deposit back.
You
Like
do.
let's.
That's-
I mean,
you know.
we don't know where they
I mean,
live. We don't know
have
where
a
they
top
live.
figure.
Oh, that's right.
It depends on where you
they
live
might-
for
they
that.
might be
Florida
in
doesn't
Texas.
have shit either.
Yeah.
It all just goes to the landfill. Nobody fucking recycles there. It's insane.
Mm. Yeah.
Sorry. Small rant.
These are terrible people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Kids, drink your water if you can.
Please
Do it. It's going to help
Stay
you out in the long
hydrated.
run. Stay hydrated.
Water
I
is
thought
so
for sure
good.
this is going to be a situation of like an annoying toddler.
Oh, you know, a
It's
14-year-old.
I was wrong. Like,
Or
this
like-
person is old enough to be like, no, I want the fucking water. And like,
Maybe a kid that
They
was
can make
bedwetting.
choices. Ooh.
right.
Right. Like
If he was pissing himself,
right.
maybe I would say like you're overhydrating, dude. Like
Yeah, hundreds of dollars.
what? That's the one
These
thing I
fucks
can't
are buying
get
the Fiji. They're buying the Fiji waters.
Yeah.
They're buying the smart waters.
You're buying
cheaper water.
Poland Springs. It's great. Just it's fine.
Yeah.
Levin says his kids drink 4 to 5 a day.
Yeah.
I
It's
drink
good.
probably more than
Yeah.
half a
As
gallon.
they should, because you're not a stingy piece of shit parent
Evan,
that lets your children
definitely.
drink water.
20.
I drink half a gallon a day. That's the minimum recommendation. You probably drink closer to a gallon.
Yeah, I do.
Does coffee count?
No.
Oh,
I mean, no.
I don't
coffee-
drink
Coffee
any
doesn't
water.
count just because it has caffeine.
I probably
Mm.
drink the same amount of coffee as I do water. So
I only drink
and I-
coffee.
and I drink a lot of water.
It's not good for me.
I should
Yeah.
drink more water.
You should
I
drink
feel
more
like I
water.
should drink.
We should
Let's all
everybody
take a
water.
tip from this child. They're being like,
Drink
you
more
know,
water. If you're at home, pour yourself a glass of water. It's the official
I say
drink of this
every-
show.
Every episode
beer.
we should dedicate for a water break
Yeah.
from the for
I-
every
water
episode.
break.
I am all
A
for
booze
water
break?
breaks.
I'm
Like,
out already.
everybody drink
Ooh,
your
I
water.
don't.
Water's good.
I stopped
We
drinking
don't
water
have
a few
cool
hours before
branded
bed, though.
wine.
I'm mixing this.
I don't want to
to
have to wake up at 3 a.m. having to pee. Like,
That's true.
That's
I get
fair.
all my water in before 8 p.m.
Perfect. All right.
Yeah,
so-
parents are assholes.
The
for sure.
The parents are assholes. I mean, I think that's
Yep.
spot on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We've got another.
Ooh.
Am I the asshole for telling my brother-in-law that my daughter is ugly?
Oh no.
I mean, that's the thing.
Oh,
Like,
I'm gonna say yeah. You're the just. Are they a beautiful human being on the inside? Great. That's all that counts.
Oh.
Wait. Can you please repeat that?
please.
Because there were some factors in there.
Am I the asshole for telling my brother-in-law that my daughter is ugly?
Mm-hmm. Yep. You are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
you,
can't-
are.
Mm-hmm.
You can't come back. You can't come back from that.
Not for the brother. I mean,
To the brother-in-law, yeah, sure, but nobody else.
I don't. Oh God, what
Mm,
is she adopted? Like, I don't.
It doesn't matter.
Why would that
Dan.
matter? Why would that matter?
That might
Because
make it
what?
worse.
Yeah, it would definitely make it
well,
worse.
make it worse. Hypothetically, your child is going to look like yourself or your wife or husband. It's a mixture of the two.
Well, the brother-in-law
man.
is saying, like, the brother-in-law might be taking it as he said, like, his sister, his wife, or whoever
Right.
baby mama is ugly.
That's the thing. Like, you're calling either yourself or your significant other ugly as well, on top of your child. So it's a double win.
All around,
unless
yes.
they're adopted.
No, then you're still a fucking asshole.
I mean, that's true. All right, Chrissy, let's hear the tale.
Take it away.
The title sounds bad, but hear me out.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's a great way to start this story.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird.
Yeah, this is
It's
gonna be weird.
For sure.
My wife and I have a
My
9-year-old
wife.
daughter.
No, Kevin, no.
Remember
I
that time?
can't believe you stole my thunder.
No. Fuck.
Oh God, I almost knocked the beer over.
If you don't know what Kevin is referring to by that outburst,
Go
watch
back
New
and
Year's.
watch the
Watch.
3-hour extravaganza we did 2 weeks ago.
the 3-hour hot mess Bringing in the hot mess New Year.
It was a good mess.
Anyway, Christy, I'm sorry so many people have interrupted you.
Fine. My wife is also 7 months pregnant with our son. When our daughter was younger, she looked a lot like me, but as she aged, she started to look more and more like her mom.
Mm-hmm.
Please note that I have very manly features.
Okay.
What
I was having a beer.
What?
Can we break that down real quick? I don't mean to stop you. What the fuck would manly features be in this guy's mind, do we think?
Maybe like a
Square
chiseled jaw. Yeah.
Very hard brow.
Maybe a widow's peak.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
broad shoulders.
Strong
the
nose.
butt chin thing.
Oh yeah, butt chin for sure. Butt chin.
No, we
that's
started
a
on time,
masculine
Fenton.
thing.
We started on time. You're late to the party.
Kevin
okay.
posted the wrong time earlier on Twitter, so that's probably why you're late. Then.
We're here now. It's fine. You can rewind when we're done.
Don't worry, Kevin's no longer in charge of the show. That's the only thing you really meant.
I was
Ding
impeached.
dong. The witch is dead.
Here's the recap. I was impeached. There was a coup against me. I'm calling Ted
All right,
Cruz.
shut up, Kevin. Let her continue.
Yeah, let the.
Now that we've determined what manly features are,
Yes.
I was having a beer with my brother-in-law in the backyard while our daughters played inside the house.
Mm-hmm.
We were getting a bit tipsy. It's fine since his wife can drive.
Oh,
man.
oh wait.
Oh wow.
Oh no. Great,
I hate
can
this
tell.
guy.
He's fantastic.
We got to talking about kids and how I wanted my son to take after me. He brought up the fact that our daughter started out like my clone, and I said, yeah, thank God she's slowly starting to look more and more like her mom. Can you imagine if this was on a teenage girl? Her life would suck. Well, my wife was within earshot because she was bringing us food.
Sandwiches?
Maybe.
I hope not.
Sandwiches and beer. Ooh.
Oh no. Fuck.
She dumped it in front of us and called me an asshole for saying that our daughter is ugly. She walked back to the house crying, and when I chased after her, she told me to stay away. Brother-in-law and sister-in-law left shortly after, and I did all the cleanup myself and put my daughter to bed.
Oh,
I wasn't
it sucks to be you.
super drunk, just a bit tipsy. When I went to sleep, my wife was still awake, and she pretty much exiled me to the couch because apparently I think our daughter is ugly. I tried to apologize for that, but she wasn't having it. She's pregnant, so I didn't want to stress her out. I spent an uncomfortable night on the couch, and now my back hurts like hell.
Your job was to go make up to her, not sleep on the fucking couch. You're stupid.
Hot take.
Good to know.
My wife and daughter are still asleep as I'm typing this. I don't think I did anything wrong, but is this her hormones, or am I really callous for saying something like that?
Oh, he went there.
Oh no.
I have an opinion that's maybe different from everybody else's.
Ooh, I have an opinion too, but I'll let you go first. Because I'm just gonna chill at the bus stop.
Here's the thing.
Good call, Kevin.
He never called his daughter ugly.
No.
He said that wouldn't it be a shame if this, pointing to himself,
was on a
teenage girl, and his wife called him ugly. It was the wife that said the daughter was ugly, not the guy. Which, if I'm just like, well, if I said that, I was like, oh, thank God.
Oh, he's cutting out.
Am I fucking ugly? Like, what does that mean? Like, fuck.
Well, he already said that he had masculine features.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, I
masculine features on a female generally aren't considered socially attractive.
Yes, I agree with you. However, he did not call his daughter ugly. It was the wife who called their daughter ugly.
Oh no, I think she was wrong for sure, but
Yes.
also he took this to a way different fucking level than it
I mean,
needed to
he's
be.
a douche, but
yeah,
like,
for sure. He went the wrong way with it.
What do you got, Kevin?
Christy, can you repeat exactly what the wife said in reference to him calling his daughter ugly?
He didn't put it in quotes, but she dumped the food in front of them and called him an asshole for saying that their daughter is ugly. And then later, when he tried to go to bed, basically she just said that he was an asshole for calling their daughter ugly. But it's it's a paraphrase because there's he did not quote his wife.
So because what I gathered from this, as established, he did not directly call his daughter ugly. He implied that she would have a rough life if her face looked like his face. She would be ugly. He implied, yeah. So he implied that he was ugly, or just that
as a female teenage girl,
as a female teenage girl, looking like, I'm sure, the fucking rock monster he is.
Right.
I feel like there's more that he didn't say.
Well, clearly.
Because you don't just exile someone to the couch without telling them why they're fucking exiled to the couch.
This whole story reads to me like there was some elements that were left out.
There was definitely elements left out.
I feel like there is more to this relationship than we're being led on to believe. I will be sending them a card in the mail very soon.
Okay.
But we have to base our decision.
This is
sad
on the story.
I feel like he's less of an asshole, but more of just being really stupid.
Here's the thing.
Really
Can I add a quick update?
Ooh,
yes. This will help me with my decision.
Please.
So this man wanted to clarify a few things, that he doesn't have any self-confidence issues. He thinks that his looks are well above average for a guy, and that he has some really hard features, and basically he has some resting angry face. Okay. And so it really wouldn't look very good on a girl. And trust me, I know, because my sister looks like me.
Oh no.
And he's talking to his brother-in-law.
Sir, you're not helping your cause.
But wait, do we know that the brother-in-law was married to his sister, or was that like?
No, it's his wife's brother. It's either his wife's brother or his wife's sister's husband.
Okay. So but like that would have been fucking gold right there.
That would have been genius.
So here's the thing. I don't know that I can consider him to be an asshole for calling his daughter ugly, because I don't think that he called his daughter ugly.
Yeah, correct. He didn't specifically say she is ugly.
He is an asshole.
Oh, yes.
Through and through.
Oh, yes.
That is an undeniable
There's so much
fact.
missing,
Yeah.
There's so much
there
missing
is
here.
There are a lot of elements missing here. I think, Blakely, you made a great point in that he shouldn't have just gone and slept on the couch. He should have gone and made it up, and the whole, my aching back. Hey, bro, go fuck yourself. Like, that's
his
what
wife is pregnant. I'd like to point out.
His wife is pregnant.
Her back aches whether the bed's good or not. I promise.
And listen, you can't. You can't, as much as you want to.
And honestly, even if she did overhear that and it slightly upset her, like, okay, go make it up to her. Even if it is the hormones, then you just chalk it up to like, I'm a stupid guy, and you're right, and you're preggers, and yay.
And here's the thing. I feel like she wasn't in the wrong in this situation.
No. I don't think she was in the wrong. She may have like overreacted slightly, but like
maybe a little bit.
But there's also a good chance that we're missing a big chunk of the story too.
Those are our words.
Yeah.
I feel like it probably touched a sore spot. Like maybe they were both worried about their daughter.
Right.
Maybe
even the wife thought that she was ugly, and maybe she was worried that her husband saying it out loud, their daughter would hear it one day.
Shit,
that's true.
She's gonna look like that fucking rock monster.
Or like who knows? Like maybe they had a conversation prior to that about something, and
it hit too close to home.
Yeah,
it hit too close to home. That's what happened.
And honestly, it doesn't matter. It struck a chord with her, and his reaction was, "I'm gonna go sleep on the couch and not actually talk to you about the situation."
Mm-hmm.
So I think like he is an asshole, but not for the reason for the story.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Lovin's is saying,
we'll give him the benefit of the doubt on the story.
It is not the first time he has said it. Definitely not. But
definitely not.
Definitely not the first time he's thought it.
No.
Oh, absolutely not. But
to the point where he's saying it to brother-in-law. Yeah.
He did give one update after he got his verdict back that he took his wife and daughter out for takeout and got them big ice cream sundaes and told his wife that he was just relaying that he was so happy that their daughter was going to take after the most beautiful woman he knew in the world instead of his own.
There you go. Suck it up, Buttercup.
He fixed it.
What a fucking piece of shit.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh,
I've got one more.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
That was a good one. And I think Lovins makes a good point. He was saying it to another family member, and that might have set her off.
Right.
As to why.
Yeah.
And especially if it's someone on her side of the family, technically, versus his side of the family.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's going to be upsetting.
At least he didn't say it to his sister.
Oh, that would have been genius.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully the sister never sees this.
What do you think his parents look like?
The trolls from Frozen.
No. He's a bit of a fixer-upper.
Okay.
All right. Our final story of the night.
All right.
Yes.
Am I the asshole for expecting my daughter to do chores?
Oh, no.
No.
I'm going to say yes. There's more to this, for sure. She's got other things on her plate, and you're just being an asshole.
Listen, kids just need to know.
I mean, our kids don't do any, but, they should.
Well,
it's hard.
They're still young.
I didn't do any either.
I feel like teaching kids how to do chores makes your chores harder to do.
Yes, 100%. You're just better off doing it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But
which is why they never let me.
Right?
You still have to try, though.
It's why I never mowed the lawn.
It doesn't ever end well.
I was the only child that did do the chores around the house, and I was still called lazy.
And then you still got yelled at for it.
Yeah.
So, you can't
I cleaned
win.
the whole house one time while my mom was out because I was bored, and she came home and went straight into my brother's room and said, "What do you want?" Because she thought that he did it because he wanted a new video game or something.
Hilarious.
Oh, burn.
And I was like,
"Oh,
you're welcome."
Lovins, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah, he says that there could be a medical issue.
oh boy,
Yeah, I feel like there's something else. Like maybe this kid has 20 extracurriculars that the mom's forcing them to do or something crazy.
I feel like everybody is wise to my bullshit at the beginning.
It only took a year.
Well, it's not your bullshit. You're not. They
True.
are. They're
Yeah.
fucking sucking at it.
All right, Christy.
All right, here we go. I lost my wife 10 years ago.
Oh, shit.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Did someone spill their ashes and vacuum them up and replace them with flour?
God.
Ooh.
We're never going to escape that. Even though we beat it, we're never going to escape it.
This is like the MCU.
Go back
it's a
to a
connected
previous
universe.
episode. You will hear about our previous
The ash hole.
The asshole.
queen of the assholes. Yes.
All right. It's just me and my two kids.
Okay.
Nate, who is 17,
Yes.
and Emily, who is 15.
Okay.
Recently, it caused a big stink with some family that my daughter does chores, but my son does not.
Ooh.
I explained that it's because I have to spend extra on my daughter each month, not only for her extracurriculars, but for her monthly supplies. So it's my way of having her pay me back.
So there is a medical issue.
No, there's not. That's the fucking issue.
It's not medical. It's
I
It's
know.
life.
I
It's
know.
life.
It was a bit. I was doing a bit. Let me.
Were you?
I want to murder this guy already, and I don't know him. Please go on.
We got 2 more paragraphs.
All right. Onward.
I'm uncomfortable.
I'm uncomfortable too. I shouldn't have said that.
I'm ready to let the blood flow.
Oh, God.
Have another one, pal.
She cleans the shared living spaces and the bathrooms in our apartment and cooks 4 meals a week. My brother said that I spend twice as much on my son's extracurriculars and that by my logic, he should have to do chores too. I explained that he didn't because I feel that his extracurriculars could help him get into college, but hers were just a hobby. Emily overheard me say this and was very upset. She started refusing to do chores because it isn't fair. I told her that she'd still be doing her chores and life isn't fair, so stop being a brat or I'd refuse to pay for her extracurriculars or her pads.
Wow.
Now, hold on. I wouldn't actually do that, but I
No. You fucking already said it.
No.
No.
She packed a bag and took off, and she's been staying with my sister, who called me an abusive asshole when I demanded that she send Emily home.
Hell no. Never again. She's staying with me forever. I will take your child. My
brother and sister are coddling her, and I am furious. Nate said that I was being an asshole to Emily, and that's why she left. And I am just completely fed up with this whole thing. Am I the asshole for expecting her to do chores?
Yep.
Absolutely.
No question about it. Yeah.
Addendum. Does anybody want to hear what the extracurriculars are?
Yes, please. What are his amazing extracurriculars and her just hobbies?
Nate plays football and baseball, while Emily is in choir and dance group.
Oh, those are so different. Yeah. He can go fucking die somewhere. That'd be great.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna argue with this one.
I think I need a refill of my asshole juice.
Please don't ever call it that. I would like to kiss you goodnight.
Hey, we got the same thing in our cups.
All right then. Hey, it's a fucking party. Yeah, I think we are nearing. While we are nearing the end of the show, I do think that we have a.
Well, in
this is gonna.
There is no redeemable fucking thing this guy could say that could be like, maybe he's right. No, not a goddamn thing you said puts me in this guy's corner.
So no. I just want to do the math here. So both of his children do extracurricular activities.
Yes.
The boy's into sports. She's into music and dance. He obviously holds the boys' stuff at a higher value.
Yeah, because
sports, that's going to get you caught.
And so because of that, he doesn't have the boy do more work.
He does no chores.
Because the girl
is a girl.
She
has
bodily things happen, which I know
that
all
she
about.
Has no fucking control.
You hit on that before I even got to any hint.
She's proud of you.
Okay.
Very good intuition.
So fuck him.
She's being punished for being a human.
For being a human and a lady. But like he feels
she's being punished for something she has literally control of.
But also, why is she cooking 4 meals a week? Those were not chore. Like cooking is not a chore a child does. unless the kid's like, hey. Well,
it's you know,
If
you can
it's like-
sing, you can dance, you can cook, whatever.
If it's an interest of a child, I could see a child taking over one meal on occasion with lots of help, unless they wanted to do it alone. But like,
there are kids out there that take cooking as a hobby.
Yeah.
This is not her hobby. She wants to sing and she wants to dance. She doesn't want to cook for your male chauvinistic fucking ass, Dad.
I have a question. Did he say how his wife passed away?
he didn't.
Unexpectedly down the stairs, Kevin.
A bat flew in and knocked her down the stairs.
Ooh, it was an owl, actually.
Oh, it was an owl. That's right.
Yep.
It was an owl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sports.
Hobbies.
Way
I would also
greater than.
really like to point out, I was in chorus in high school.
Mhm.
You know what my parents had to buy for me? 2 shirts.
Mm-hmm.
A white shirt, a red
Black
shirt.
Oh.
So that for each occasion that we had to match everyone in the group, I had the right color shirt.
Okay.
Now, to be fair, dance can be expensive.
I could see dance being
It
expensive.
can be expensive.
Yeah.
But
But is it more
Tap
expensive
dance?
than football and baseball?
Absolutely not.
It's probably on par. It's probably
maybe on
Both
par.
of them together.
Maybe.
together.
He does
No, it's on
football.
par.
Baseball. She
Yeah.
does chorus
You
and
need
dance.
you need 2 different sets of cleats. You need cups, jock straps, just like Under
the
Armour
equipment
bullshit,
for whatever fucking
bats,
area
gloves,
you're
New
actually
stuff every year
playing.
'cause
new
you're a
stuff
growing
every
boy.
year because you're just a Neanderthal teenage boy.
Okay, so we'll say the girl is in dance. She may need 2 different pairs of shoes, depending upon whether it's tap or not.
Well, they're doing like the costume thing. Like, remember, like they want to
Well,
sort of costume.
well, that's what I
thing?
was gonna say. If she's in hardcore dance, she may need a costume or 2,
Right.
which could be expensive, but not more expensive than 2 sports.
That's true.
Not even.
It's
kind
not
of.
close.
Not even.
And honestly, one sport, one sport.
But
But if you factor in all her pads,
that's what I was gonna say. He's also factoring in her hygiene stuff.
He's factoring things. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, he's got to factor in the cost of tissues then too.
Right.
That's all
right.
I'm saying. Tissues.
That
and
kid's
lotion.
using a sock.
I just want to point out that Lovins has said this will be very hard to beat. Lovins, how little faith.
Listen, at the wire. At the
Also,
wire.
At the wire
we
last
year.
crowned
I
a
do have
new royal
one
asshole
other-
in 2020.
My other qualm with this is like, if the issue is the expenses, is he sharing the amount of expenses being like used on each child, and that they could factor in for themselves possibly how much is being spent per child? Because this is an arbitrary number that he's like throwing out.
That's true.
Like,
Well, see, it's
if
an
he's like,
investment in
this
the
is
boy,
how
and
much
he'll make it
more I'm
back.
spending.
It's an investment in the boy. He'll make it back.
Right.
Right,
Well, that's what
right.
I'm saying. Like, he doesn't have an actual number that's like,
No.
I'm spending $300 more on you per month than I am the son.
Yeah.
You have no factual evidence that you're spending more on this boy than girl.
And then girl, right? And Lovins is
It's
right.
fair.
Like, I hate
It's
this
fair.
father. As a father, you have to hate this guy. You hate parents like this.
Oh,
yeah.
Not only that, but like the girl can get into college for dance.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
She can get into
Or
college for singing.
chorus.
Oh, yeah.
Or chorus.
Any of that stuff.
There's
It's
no.
bullshit.
Music is like a thing you can do.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a big thing.
It's a
a big
big
point.
industry.
Hopefully, if she makes it big and fucking pretends that she never even had this father.
It's
Yeah.
true. Give it to the aunt and uncle.
So
What? What's her channel? Let's all follow this girl.
Yeah.
It'll be great.
I don't know.
Yeah, the girl is in a much better place at the sister-in-law's.
Yeah.
For
Oh,
sure.
I absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
She'd be better off as an orphan.
Is there any
Well,
other?
maybe some better parental guidance, I would say, and it seems like
So
she's
did
getting
he,
that.
Did he realize he was an asshole at the Was there
I
any
don't know. This guy never came back and
end?
He didn't like
Oh.
the words.
oh no, wait. Ooh, there is a little something. Hold on. There's a little excerpt here. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love this.
A little
nugget?
treat.
Little nugget.
said-
A little nugget of an
He said-
asshole.
I am not a sexist, and I don't appreciate being called one. And for those of you messaging me saying that you hope someone calls CPS on me, I'm not doing anything wrong, so that's stupid.
Fuck this guy.
No,
He's
you
an
are
asshole.
doing something. You're doing lots of things wrong, sir. Lots of them.
What an episode.
If I charged you every time you had to take a piss because it's a bodily function, no, you wouldn't like that. I'm sure you wouldn't.
I'm
Just
scared.
saying.
So it's time to
All us
crown
girls
an
got our
asshole.
pitchforks. We're ready.
All
All right.
Kevin, hot take.
Hot take. I'm going with Pad Dad.
Dad.
Pad Dad.
Bad dad.
Pad Dad reigns supreme tonight, folks. The new royal asshole of 2021, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I second that. We've had 2 votes here tonight. One to impeach Kevin, the other for Pad Dad. So I agree.
And the third is that I'm going to burn the Pad Dad at the stake.
Okay, so that's 3 votes for Pad Dad.
Great.
Yeah.
Come on, it's Pad Dad.
It's Pad Dad.
It's Pad
It's Pad Dad
It
all
is
the way.
unanimous
It's easy Pad Dad.
decision. This was.
And if anybody else in the chat has something else to say other than Pad Dad, we will come for you as well.
Well, hold on.
Now, I'm so positive
Okay.
that this is Pad Dad. So
Right.
I just want to say congrats, Pad Dad, for being our first royal asshole of the year.
We need assholes out there like you. Hopefully
Great.
you can.
And I would like, as our first episode of the season, and with my new inaugural powers, I would like to give a preview of what 2021 will look like
Ooh. Oh, shit.
with this
Oh, yes.
bunch of assholes.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
We've
please.
got weddings galore.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I love me a good wedding.
Weddings can be fun.
Oh, yeah. We've got family members being sent to prison.
Ooh, that's always
Oh,
fun.
yes. We know some of those.
Oh, yeah, we do.
We've got baby confusion.
Oh, no. Is this a Jerry? I'm excited.
And
Yes, Kevin can make bank on this
Yeah,
wedding.
weddings and
I
divorces.
can,
and
I can do the ceremony and I can do the divorce. I'm a twofer. It's great.
needs
That's
a
right.
twofer.
That's right. That's
we
right.
One point.
have a strange number of assholes involving chili.
Ooh.
I'm
Chili.
I'm intrigued and scared.
It's
Same.
You got to say that all again because you cut out.
Oh, it said Levins is very excited about the baby confusing.
Mm-hmm.
So
Jerry.
And of
hey.
course, we've got many, many more topics to come.
Oh, yeah. And
Oh, yeah.
listen, so before we sign off for tonight, we have a big announcement in 2 weeks for this show. So you're not gonna want to miss it. Okay, big announcement. And Fenton, I apologize for tweeting out the wrong time. I was a little confused. 10 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock
It's
Central.
the same time every time, so don't listen to him from here on out. Just know
listen
that.
to Christy.
Yeah. He's not impeached. It's
listen.
fine. Just listen to Christy.
Listen.
Don't listen to Kevin.
They kicked me off the show as the host. They took my Twitter away. I'm just gonna have the White House tweeting out what I say from now on. Okay, this is how it's gonna be moving forward. Okay, I'm gonna have Ted Cruz
Kevin, I just
and Ben
realized.
Shapiro do my bidding.
Kevin,
What?
Lovins is your Ted Cruz.
He's my Ted Cruz. He is my Raphael.
Wow.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know how to feel about that. I like that. I don't like Ted Cruz.
We're gonna go roast bacon on a gun. It's gonna be great.
Okay.
So
All right.
Right. And don't even think about it, mister.
okay.
I
So,
saw
hey.
you start trying to close out this show. That
Oh,
is my
no.
job
Not
Oh,
your
no.
duty anymore.
now. So for tonight, I have been Christy.
No, we gotta do plugs.
Wait, no, we got to plug. Oh, fuck, Kevin.
You gotta do plugs. See, this is
Oh.
okay. We'll get there. Don't worry. All right, listen.
You know what? We're gonna work together. We're gonna figure this out together.
Teamwork. Teamwork. It makes
communication is key.
Communication. Yeah.
Bipartisan.
Okay. So
solve the issues.
2 weeks from now, we got a big announcement before the show. Don't miss it. 10 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Central. Rule number 4: Brain Wreck every single Wednesday night. Best show on the internet. Axe and I. 8:30 Central, 7:30 or 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central. We got a lot of stuff coming to this channel.
Should be doing.
We got a lot of stuff coming to this channel. So be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And just stay tuned. Christy, take it away.
Yes. Thank you so much to all our assholes. And for tonight, I'm Christy.
I'm Kevin.
I'm Jason X.
And I'm Blakely K.
Thank you for tuning in.
Peace.